my YouTube channel. Today we're going to do something completely out of the box. A little bit of shimmer, a little bit of two tails, a little bit of everything, and we're going to go with green. And for this look, all you need is basically the Master Palette number 3 from Smashbox. So if you have that, you can pretty much accomplish anything on this tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoy, so if you're interested, keep on watching. Alright, so for this look, I'm going to start off by applying a color vase to my lid so that it's going to act as a vase of color for the other colors on the eyeshadows to pop. I'm going to be using my Makeup Forever. This is a waterproof glide-on eyeshadow, and this is in color Aquamatic, which is basically kind of an acid green. Let me show you. It's kind of an acid green, acid to yellow green. I'm going to apply that right on my lid, my lower lid. And as you guys know, I like to do kind of a half moon to really help me blend in into the crease. So I'm not going all up to the crease. I'm actually stopping and blending right in the crease. These stick shadows from Makeup Forever are awesome, you guys. This is the only color that I own, and I'm planning to get some more because they're really, really good. I'm going to use my Smashbox Masterclass number 3, and I'm going to use this side where it has the blushes, so they're more colorful kind of apart. And I'm going to go with color Zoom, which is this green right here. I'm going to use a flat brush, and I'm going to use that color all over my lower lid. So I'm just dabbing in the color all along my lower lid and where I have placed the base. Alright, so now that you apply that, I'm going to use a fluffy blending brush. And this is from Sephora. It doesn't have any color on it. All I want to do is just blend in the edges. So I'm just going right outside of the edges to make sure that there's no harsh line between my skin. Right, now that you have blended out all the edges, I'm going to go with a tapered brush, and I'm going to go with color Serpent, which is a dark green, and I'm going to come right on the outer part of my eye, and I'm still going to go very gently feathering in the color. I want all that to stay on the outer side and then to start blending inwards. I'm going to apply a little bit of loose powder right here because it actually can have a little bit of fallout. So I'm just applying it in order for me to go back and just wipe it off. And I'm going back with Serpent, and I'm just going right into the lash line and then coming back into the outer side of my crease, and I'm dusting in the color very gently. Now with a fluffy blending brush, which is the same one that I used before, I'm going to come back and blend everything so there's no harsh lines again. So I'm blending first outside, and then I'm going to come right inside of my lid and blend the transition of those two colors to have this transition soften out. Alright, so once that you have done that, I'm going to use the same brush. I'm just going to clean it up. And what I like to use is my daily makeup cleanser. This is actually sold at Sephora, so let me show you. This is the one that I like to use. I will use a cotton wool. I'll spray it out, wiggle it around, It is pretty good, and then I'll just go into the other side to dry it out, and it's pretty much done. So what I'm going to use is the color Ivy, which is this bright green, and I'm going to use it right in the transition of the two colors. So basically what I'm doing is coming a little bit into the lid. I'm following just a little bit the lash line from the center and then going upwards. And I'm just blending it with a darker color. Do you see that? That will give me a little bit more dimension into this colorful makeup. Now once again with a clean brush, and this is again the fluffy blending brush, I'm just going to go lightly over everything to make sure there's no harsh edges, alright? A little bit of a tongue twister there. Now I'm going to use a pencil brush, and I'm going to dust a tiny bit of my black. This has a little bit of shimmer, so it reminds me black tide. I don't know if it's as black as black tide, but it really reminds me black tide. So what I want to do is go right on the outer lash line. And I'm just going between my lashes. I'm not really drawing anything specific. I'm just darkening between my lashes. And then as I go outside, I'm going to make it thicker. And I'm going to go into the crease a little bit and mix it up a little bit with the lacquer color that I have. And I'm just coming back, putting a little bit more of color. What I like to do is kind of drag with my pencil, kind of a cat eye with the same eyeshadow. I am drawing the cat eye and then darkening it a little bit here. So it actually looks like a cat eye there. And then I'll come back with my taper brush and I'll just soften a little bit. There you go. Now I'm going to do the same thing on my other eye. Now the last thing that I need to do is have a little bit of transition between my crease and my brow bone. So for that I'm going to be using the color Nude, which is this one here, and that's on the more neutral side of the palette. And I'm going to mix and match it with Nectar, so I'm mixing both colors just to match my skin tone because it's not as dark or as fair. And I'm going to use it right above everything here. This will soften edges, and I'm going almost up to my brow bone, but not really. Just a little bit. This will definitely soften any edge right here and will have a great smooth transition. Now I'm going to use an angle brush, and I'm going to go with Naked, which is basically just a skin color, and I'm going to use it on my brow bone. And this is a matte color, which is great because we already have too much shimmer. Alright, now the next step is my lower lash line. And I'm going to go with my Sephora Prime Contour 24 Hour. This is in color Multiple Stiletto. So this is a matte finish, and this is how this looks like. It's really, really nice. As you can see, it's a really, really nice purple. So I'm going to go with this color under my lower lash line. And I'm going to start right at the very corner and then start drawing it into I'm also going into the waterline. Now, the last thing that you need to do is set that with a color, which is perfect for this, is going to be violet or lilac. So I'm going to use lilac on the first side, on the first half, and then violet on the last half. So I'm going to use a flat brush and I'm going to go with lilac on the beginning up to the center. And I'm just packing the color, and then I'm going to go to violet and finish my lash line with violet and blend where the both colors meet. Now I'm going to grab my Sephora in beige and I'm going to draw a line just behind this here. You see that? And that actually, it's kind of a fancy effect, and you can skip this or not. It's really up to you. So what I like to do this just to give this fancy effect. And I like using beige instead of white because I feel that sometimes white is too much and it pops way too much. Now the last thing that I'm going to do is use a little bit of glitter, and for this I'm going to use my Urban Decay in Heavy Metal. This is AC/DC, which is basically a glittery liner, and I'm going to go with that on the first third. So I'm just going to apply it on my tear dot and a little bit inwards. I'm not going to go all the way because I don't want it to be too much. I just need a little bit of a sparkle there. So I'm just basically applying it to the inner side only. Alright, so the only thing that I'm missing is to do my liner, curl up my lashes, put on mascara, apply falsies, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I have done my liner and applied my falsies, and this is exactly how the end result for the eyes is going to look like. Now the only thing that I'm missing on my face is a little bit of blush, and for my blush I'm going to be using Rosy, which is this color here. I'm just going to dab a little bit and apply it to the apples of my cheeks very, very gently, not too much color. And for the lips, I'm going to try to use a nude lip because the eyes already have so much drama, so you don't want to dry way more than you actually need. Now for my lips, all I'm missing is a nice nude lip, and I'm going to do first a liner, and this is lip pencil from Elizabeth Arden in color taupe. You can use anything that's close to your skin. Once that you have done that, I'm going to apply my NARS lipstick. This is in color Barbarella, so this is a beautiful peachy nude. And I'm not going to apply any gloss or anything just because I really want to keep my lips toned down because the eyes are so much the center of the attention. Okay, so let me go and do a close-up for you guys. You can try also if you like to do a double line. So I was looking at it and I said I should do a double line. So the way that you do that is basically just come here and draw a second line. All I need to do is do 2 lines, so one underneath the other one, and that's pretty much all you need. So that's something that you kind of need to decide whether you would like just 1 line or 2 lines. It's really up to you, so I leave it up to you. And this is the final result. It's very, very fun and definitely not something to wear every single day, but something to play around and definitely something different. Let me do a close-up on the eyes. Alright, so that's pretty much what I wanted to share with you guys. This is a very fun look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it and that you learned something from me as well. Please like the video if it was a good use of your time, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos and to follow me on the social media. I'm currently on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, so don't forget to follow me there. I'll leave the links down below and to the last section of this video. So that's pretty much it for today. I'll see you guys next time. Please take care. Bye-bye.